The emergence of Homo erectus and Neanderthals marks a pivotal moment in our evolutionary journey, illustrating the profound adaptability and intelligence that enabled them to occupy a myriad of environments across the globe. But what mysteries lie behind this monumental shift that laid the very foundation for the rise of Homo sapiens? Fast forward to Uruk, around 4000 BCE, where the establishment of agriculture sparked a remarkable transformation. It was here that humanity transitioned from nomadic lifestyles to settled farming, leading to a rapid population surge and the birth of urbanization. This agricultural revolution, while a beacon of progress, also fundamentally reshaped human society and health in unforeseen ways. Now, let us delve into the grand construction of the pyramids in Egypt. These monumental structures reveal the intricate entanglement of religion, power, and societal organization within ancient civilizations. Pharaohs, in their quest for immortality, wielded these awe-inspiring monuments to influence the lives of their subjects. But at what cost does such ambition come? In the realm of warfare, Ramses II's fateful strategy of dividing his forces proved to be a critical miscalculation. What factors led to this tactical blunder? The choice left his army vulnerable, allowing Mithwali's forces to fortify their position and prepare for an impending confrontation that could rewrite history. Yet, following the clash of arms, both nations came to a sobering realization: the futility of ongoing conflict. This acknowledgement birthed a peace treaty, opening the door to trade and cultural exchange that would ultimately enrich both civilizations. How might these newfound relationships shape their destinies? A pivotal moment in Chinese history arose with the rise of the Zhou dynasty, introducing the profound concept of the mandate from heaven. This principle influenced political structures and philosophies, shaping governance by emphasizing the virtue of rulers and the cyclical ebb and flow of dynastic power. But what ripple effects did this idea have on future leadership? As we turn to the philosophical landscape, Plato's critique of Athenian democracy raises crucial questions about governance. He warned of the dangers in allowing random citizens to wield power without the requisite knowledge or skill. Instead, he championed the idea of a philosopher king. Could wisdom truly govern effectively amidst the chaos of ignorance? In stark contrast, the story of Siddhartha Gautama, who would become the Buddha, unfolds as a personal odyssey toward enlightenment. His journey highlights the struggle for inner peace amid the tumult of Athenian democracy. What lessons can we glean from his quest for knowledge in a world rife with disorder? Emerging from the shadow of the Greco-Persian Wars, Athenian culture flourished, heralding a golden age defined by remarkable architectural and artistic achievements, epitomized by the majestic Parthenon. But this was just the beginning. How did such prosperity influence the course of history in subsequent years? In the valley of Oaxaca, the Zapotec civilization showcased its sophistication through innovative agricultural practices and an early writing system. They cultivated maize and communicated through writing. What depths of understanding and advancement lay encapsulated in their society? Turning our gaze back to the monumental figure of Alexander the Great, we discover his education under Aristotle, which played a crucial role in shaping his leadership and military strategies. How did this philosophical grounding contribute to his conquests and approaches to governance? The rise of the Mauryan Empire under Ashoka the Great presents a dramatic transformation as he shifted from a ruthless conqueror to a fervent promoter of Buddhism and non-violence, driven by the horrors he witnessed in war. His edicts reflected a distinct pivot towards ethical governance. What legacy did this leave behind? In the heart of Rome, Caesar's military strategies showcased his exceptional tactical prowess, allowing him to overcome formidable odds against Pompey's forces. This remarkable victory not only solidified his power but also set the stage for significant shifts within the empire. What unforeseen consequences would arise from this triumph? Upon his return to Rome, Caesar embarked on sweeping reforms aimed at improving the lives of ordinary Romans. Infrastructure development and social reforms were at the forefront of his agenda, laying the groundwork for a more centralized government. But how sustainable were these changes amidst rising tensions? The assassination of Caesar plunged Rome into a chaotic power vacuum, igniting a fierce struggle for control among key figures like Octavian and Antony. This tumultuous period culminated in Octavian's ascension as the first Roman emperor. What shadows lingered in the aftermath of such upheaval? Moving to the Sasanian Empire, we witness a centralized government entwined with the establishment of Zoroastrianism as the state religion. This integration promoted cultural unity across Persia, but what challenges arose from maintaining such a cohesive identity? As the Han dynasty faced its decline, political instability and economic strife paved the way for regional warlords to seize power. This tumultuous environment led to the establishment of the Wei dynasty. But how did these shifts reshape the political landscape of China? In the West, Emperor Diocletian sought to confront the vastness of the Roman Empire through his tetrarchy, a strategy aimed at managing its complexities. Yet, this approach ultimately spiraled into chaos, igniting power struggles among the rulers. What lessons can we derive from this historical miscalculation? Amidst this backdrop, Muhammad's initial resistance from the pagans of Mecca highlights the fierce opposition to emerging ideologies. His unwavering commitment to monotheism eventually triggered transformative changes across the region. But what forces propelled this monumental shift? Examining Muhammad's strategic trench around Medina unveils his astute military acumen. This defensive maneuver played a critical role in deflecting attacks from the Quraysh tribe. What deeper insights into warfare can we gather from his actions? Following Muhammad's death, the caliphs who succeeded him carried forth his legacy, expanding the Muslim community's influence across vast territories. Their conquests significantly reshaped the political landscape of the Middle East and beyond. What enduring impacts did this expansion have on future civilizations? The fall of the Carolingian dynasty in France led to the election of Hugh Capet as the first king, marking the genesis of the Capetian dynasty. This significant transition irrevocably altered the political tapestry of France. What were the implications of this new monarchy? Leif Erikson's daring voyage to Vinland around 1000 AD stands as a landmark event, marking the first recorded European contact with North America. This exploration unveiled the continent's rich resources and vibrant indigenous cultures. What mysteries awaited those who ventured into the unknown? The Crusades emerged as a fervent response to the desecration of Christian holy sites in Jerusalem, igniting a series of relentless military campaigns. The division among Muslims at the time enabled early Christian successes in the territorial reclamation. What deeper motivations fueled these holy wars? Musa Musa's legendary pilgrimage to Mecca left an indelible mark on the economies of northern Africa, his extravagant generosity illuminating the profound influence of wealth on societal dynamics. What legacies of opulence and power lingered in the wake of his journey? The 100 Years' War, a protracted conflict between England and France, sprang forth from entrenched territorial disputes and competing claims to the French throne. This war reveals the intricate web of medieval politics and national identity. How did these elements intertwine to shape the future of both nations? Amidst the chaos of the 100 Years' War, Joan of Arc emerged as a beacon of leadership. Her valor shifted the tide in favor of France, showcasing the pivotal role of women in military history. What transformative impact did she have on the course of the conflict? The fall of Constantinople in 1453 marked a cataclysmic turning point in history, heralding the rise of the Ottoman Empire and fundamentally altering the balance of power in the Mediterranean region. What reverberations did this event send across the globe? Henry VIII's establishment of the Church of England illustrates the entwined nature of personal desires with political power, setting the stage for a lasting schism in Christianity. This pivotal act altered the religious landscape of England and Europe. What ramifications did this have for future generations? The expansion of the Ottoman Empire served as a tale of conquest, marked by significant victories across Europe and the Middle East. These strategic military advances solidified their dominance and greatly influenced trade and cultural exchanges. What lasting marks did this expansion leave on the regions it touched? Ivan the Terrible's reign in Russia unveils the perils of absolute power, culminating in paranoia and violent purges that wreaked havoc among the population. His tumultuous rule stands in stark contrast to the cultural renaissance blossoming in England under Elizabeth I. How did these divergent paths shape their respective legacies? Napoleon's ill-fated campaign in Russia ultimately sealed his downfall, a cautionary tale of how extreme environmental conditions can spell disaster for military endeavors. The repercussions of his abdication and exile marked a crucial juncture in European history. What lessons about power and ambition can we draw from his fate? Simón Bolívar emerged as a pivotal figure in the liberation of several Latin American nations from Spanish rule, his military campaigns underscoring the significance of leadership and unwavering determination in the pursuit of freedom. What enduring influence does his legacy wield on modern Latin America? Finally, the scramble for Africa unveils the aggressive colonization tactics employed by European powers, resulting in artificial divisions and conflicts among African nations. This tumultuous period left an indelible mark on Africa's political landscape and historical trajectory. How might the echoes of this era still resonate today?